of us came to this earth, to this existence, with a mission of grow as individuals to master our passions and desires and become the best version of ourselves. Whatever you are in this path of self-development, growth, discovering, and evolution, this podcast is for you. Come and join me in this amazing adventure of becoming someone greater than we were yesterday. Welcome to the Path to Become podcast. I am your host, Patricia Barrier, and I'm honored to have your company in this journey. Hi, Emily. Thank you to be here today in the podcast, The Path to Become. And I love your description that is you are a dream design coach. Could you tell me more about that? Can you tell us how a dream design can help a woman that is on her path to self-develop to become a better version of herself?
Absolutely. So one of the biggest things I find in all of the research I've done, in all of the coaching that I've had, and the people that I've had the opportunity to talk to, I've noticed that we, as a society, we have a really phenomenal work ethic. Everybody loves to brag about their work ethic. Oh, I'm such a hard worker. I stayed up till 4 last night doing this, that, and the other thing. Everybody loves to talk about how great they are at work. But what I don't see is people bragging about their dream ethic. In fact, I would venture to say that most people don't even have dream ethic. So when you ask somebody, do you spend as much time, or how much time in comparison to your work do you spend on your dreams? Most of them will look at you and be like, what do you mean spend time on my dreams?
Crickets.
Listen to that. The more I realize, well, first of all, why that is, and I'll dive into that in a second, but how it is that none of us seem to really have what we want because we haven't stopped to think about what it is. It's like pulling up to the drive-thru at a food place and saying, they say, order when ready, and you're like, I'd like some food. And they're like, you do food. What kind of food would you like? Good food.
Good food. Yes, usually that's the way we respond about her dreams is like, oh, I want to have an amazing job. I'm like, okay, what kind of amazing job are you talking about?
Mm-hmm. And the other thing that people fall into is that they assume that what they want has to have already existed, that they have to fit into something that already is. And so you'll have so many people that are like, yeah, I was on Indeed the other day and I was looking at job postings and I'm like, wait, why are you on Indeed? Is there a job on there that you want? Well, no, I didn't see anything. Because you have to create it. So that doesn't mean that everybody has to be an entrepreneur, but it does mean that you're the one who has to visualize what's it going to look like. If you want a job that you can work from anywhere in the world, then you can have it. If you want a job that you can work from your couch, then you can have that. If you want a job that you only work 6 days a year and make $100,000, there's probably one out there.
I want on those.
Well, I mean, okay, so take, let's say that you want to take cooking lessons from Gordon Ramsay. He might charge $20,000 an hour. And maybe he says, I only take 6 appointments a year.
That it is.
Right? So, absolutely. So the problem I think that most people have and why they don't do this dream design stuff is because they have decision fatigue. They have what's called I'll fill this out later syndrome. And you know you have it. Have you ever gone to fill out a Google Doc? And you're like, and there's like 73 questions, and you're like, crap, I am not doing this.
At all.
I'll do it later, right?